In the rolling farmland of Iowa, Ethan Ward was known as the neighbor who never stopped tinkering with his orchard. While others focused on steady crops like corn and soybeans, Ethan spent evenings hunched over grafting knives and seed trays, chasing an idea no one else dared, a brand new fruit variety. "This time, apple to pear," he said under his breath one crisp spring morning, binding a tiny branch with careful twine. Months passed. The tree stayed stubbornly bare. A tractor rattled by and a friend leaned out. "Ward, you're wasting good daylight," the man called. "Plant corn like the rest of us." Ethan only jotted notes about soil pH and last night's frost. Next came a peach plum graft. A few odd fruits appeared, small and twisted. "Strike two," Ethan muttered, brushing dust from his jeans. One evening, his wife Sarah met him on the porch, worry in her eyes. "We're spending more on experiments than we're making," she said. "Maybe it's time to stop before folks start calling you crazy." Ethan rested a rough hand on hers. "Give me one more season. I know there's a way." Years of failures followed, but he kept driving his pickup to agricultural workshops, pestering university extension agents for every scrap of research. His barn filled with scribbled notebooks and jars of grafting tape. Then, after a damp Midwest spring, he spotted a bright, green shoot on a tree where he'd crossed a Honeycrisp apple with a Bartlett pear. His heartbeat quickened. "This could be it," he whispered. By late summer, the branches burst with ivory blossoms. Sarah stepped outside, eyes wide. "Ethan, it's beautiful." When the fruit finally ripened crisp like an apple, fragrant like a pear, neighbors crowded the orchard. An older farmer bit into one and whistled. "Sweet mercy, that's incredible." "Never tasted anything like it?" Word spread fast through county fairs and farmers markets. Buyers from Des Moines and Chicago placed orders before the next bloom. The Ward's harvest became the talk of the Midwest, giving the family a steady income and putting their farm on the map. On the day the first truckload rumbled down the gravel drive, Ethan stood by the gate, wind tugging at his worn cap. "Every failure brought me right here," he said quietly. Sarah slipped her hand into his and smiled. "You proved them wrong," she whispered. "Patience wins." Ethan gazed over the orchard glowing in the Iowa sunset, grateful for each setback that had built a ladder to his success.